In the city of Los Angeles, there lived a young man named Ethan Cole. From the outside, his life looked perfect. A good job, nice apartment, and friends who admired him. But inside his mind, there was chaos. He was constantly overthinking, worrying, doubting. Every mistake haunted him. Every future plan filled him with fear. He smiled on the outside, but inside, he was drowning. Every morning, he woke up to a war in his head. You're not good enough. You'll fail again. They don't really like you. Those voices became louder than reality. One evening, Ethan sat alone in his apartment, staring at his reflection. His face looked tired, not from work but from thinking too much. He whispered, "Why can't I just stop? Why can't I control my own mind?" That night, something inside him broke. He packed his things, left his phone behind, and drove out of the city, nowhere in particular, just away. Hours later, he found himself in a small mountain town. There he saw an old wooden sign that read, "Mind Stillness Retreat." He pulled over. At the retreat, he met an old monk named Master Rohan. Calm eyes, gentle voice, and a peace that Ethan had never felt before. Ethan blurted out, "I've lost control of my thoughts, so I can't stop them. I feel like my mind is running me." The monk smiled. "You are not the first. Everyone believes they think, but in truth most are being thought by their mind." Ethan frowned. "What does that mean?" "It means your mind is a powerful servant," the monk said, "but a dangerous master. The more you listen to its noise, the less you hear your soul." The monk gave Ethan a simple task. "Sit here for 1 hour and think of nothing." Ethan laughed. "That's impossible." The monk smiled. "Exactly. That's the beginning." Minutes passed, then seconds felt like hours. Thoughts flooded in, old regrets, worries, songs, memories. He wanted to quit, but then for a single moment, silence, a gap, and in that tiny gap, he felt peace, not joy, not excitement, just deep, still peace. Days turned into weeks. Ethan learned that controlling the mind isn't about fighting thoughts. It's about observing them without becoming them. The monk taught him, when a storm comes, you don't stop it. You watch it pass. The same is true for thoughts. Ethan began to see his mind as a sky, and his thoughts as passing clouds. Some dark, some light, but none of them permanent. He stopped reacting. He started noticing. And in noticing it, he found freedom. One morning, Ethan asked, "Master, how do I know I've gained control of my mind?" The monk replied, "When your thoughts obey your silence." Those words hit deep. He realized that he had spent years feeding his fears, his doubts, his insecurities, but now they no longer ruled him. When anger came, he breathed. When fear came, he waited. When negative thoughts came, he smiled and said, "I see you, but you are not me." Months later, Ethan returned to Los Angeles, the same city, the same job, but a different man. His friends noticed his calmness. No more rushing, no more overthinking. He had learned that power doesn't come from controlling the world. It comes from mastering your mind. And when life tested him, he no longer reacted. He responded with peace. Moral of the story: your mind can be your prison or your greatest power. Control it before it controls you. Silence is not the absence of thought. It's the mastery of it. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. When you learn to observe rather than obey your thoughts, you begin to live, truly live.